Hello guys, this is Thompson from 5 Best Ones. Are you looking for the best product on the market? If yes, then you're in the right place. In this video, I will share every bit of information with you so that you can pick the best product according to your need. We have made a list by investing a healthy amount of time and effort. The link in the description demonstrates the product list with a pretty reasonable value. So let's get started. If you didn't subscribe to our channel yet, then subscribe now and hit the bell icon for our latest videos.
DREMEL DIGILab 3D45. In evaluating a 3D printer, we look at the number of factors, among them ease of setup and use, print quality and consistency, build volume, software, filament, connectivity, and price. Although no printer excels at all of them, the DREMEL DIGILab 3D45 3D printer comes as close as we've seen. It's made primarily for product developers, engineers, and other professionals, and should also be useful in higher education. Although it's priced considerably higher than consumer 3D printers, its ease of setup and use, and its ability to output quality prints with consistency, mean that it could also be a good fit for a tech-savvy hobbyist with some cash to invest. It easily earns our editor's choice as a mid-range 3D printer. Most 3D printer manufacturers are startups, founded by enthusiasts, and are solely or primarily focused on 3D printing. DREMEL, the venerable, 86-year-old, Illinois-based toolmaker, is a notable exception. The company primarily makes rotary power tools such as screwdrivers, drills, and sanders. DREMEL has a stellar reputation as a tool manufacturer, with its products earning numerous editorial awards from popular mechanics and specialized tool and building publications and sites. Although 3D printers such as the 3D45 are far outside DREMEL's traditional product line, power tools and 3D printers have one very basic thing in common: they're both used to make things. And DREMEL clearly put the same care in designing and crafting the 3D45 as it does in making its tools. The 3D45 is a fairly large printer, measuring 15.9 by 20.2 by 16 inches, HWD, making it best suited for a table or a workbench, and it weighs a hefty 47 pounds. It's a closed-frame printer, with a clear plastic door in front that opens outward and a clear lid on top that swings upward to open. This permits easy access to the print bed when needed and safety when a print job is in progress. MakerBot. You could think of the MakerBot Replicator Plus desktop 3D printer as a souped-up version of the original Replicator, adding considerable improvements in speed, build volume, and design over its already excellent predecessor. It also adds workflow features useful for the professional audience for which it's primarily intended, and it's quieter than the previous version. A very worthy successor, it's our editor's choice for high-end, general-purpose 3D printers. The all-black Replicator Plus is large, measuring 16.2 by 17.4 by 20.8 inches, HWD, so it's best kept on a table or bench of its own. It weighs 35 pounds, 6 ounces. With a rigid yet open frame, it's open at the front, on the sides, and on top, permitting easy access to the print bed and easy viewing of prints in progress. Its build volume is 6.5 by 11.6 by 7.6 inches, 25% larger than its predecessors. According to MakerBot, it's also 30% faster. The Ultimaker 2 Plus has more symmetrical dimensions of 8.1 by 8.8 by 8.8 inches. Loading filament is easy enough. You press load filament on the control panel, and when the extruder is hot enough, you are instructed to insert the end of the filament into the top of the extruder. When it's far enough in, gears will grab the filament and pull it further. Unloading it is just as easy. Ultimaker S5. The Ultimaker S5, a professional-grade 3D printer, stands out for its combination of dual extruders, enabling you to print with two different kinds or colors of filament, a large dimensional printing area, build volume, easy setup and use, and very good overall print quality. To be sure, $6,000 is a lot for a 3D printer, and other models geared to the same kinds of users, product designers, engineers, architects, and other professionals, sell for considerably less. But the ones we've tested haven't printed large objects with the same versatility and in the quality those users demand. Even the Formlabs Form 2, our editor's choice professional 3D printer, has a considerably smaller build volume and can print in a much smaller range of colors. Its peak quality is higher than the S5's, though, and it uses a wholly different printing technology. The S5 offers enough to earn its own editor's choice as a pro-grade, filament-based 3D printer. The Ultimaker S5 measures 19.5 by 20.5 by 18 inches (HWD) and it weighs 45.4 pounds. You will want to give some careful thought to where you want to place it and enlist a friend to help you move it. That overall size, though, is a reflection of its build volume. At 13 by 11.8 by 9.5 inches (HWD), the workable build area is the largest of any 3D printer we have tested. The LulzBot Mini 2 bears a strong resemblance to its predecessor, the LulzBot Mini, our first editor's choice mid-priced 3D printer, while increasing its print volume and adding 3 key things: an improved extruder head, an LCD, and quieter motors. While it doesn't quite unseat the DREMEL DIGILAB 3D45, our current editor's choice, it gets kudos for its easy setup process, smooth user experience, and wide range of supported filament flavors. This makes it a good choice for schools and hobbyists, as well as consumers willing to invest in a more powerful and versatile machine than entry-level models like the ZizPrinting Da Vinci Mini. The Mini 2 and other LulzBot printers are made by Aleph Objects, a Colorado-based company that is committed to liberal innovation, which means the hardware and software it creates is free to be copied, modified, and converted by all users. The black, steel-framed LulzBot Mini 2 measures 24 by 18 by 13 inches (HWD) with a 1 kg filament spool attached, and it weighs 26.5 pounds. It has an open frame, meaning that it has no front door, sides, or top. Its build area is 7.1 by 6.3 by 6.3 inches, 20% larger than that of the LulzBot Mini, but smaller than the area on the DREMEL DIGILAB 3D45. Flashforge Finder 3D. The Flashforge Finder is a moderately priced home 3D printer that offers good print quality and a variety of connection choices. It has a modest build area and is limited to printing with polylactic acid filament, PLA, but neither of those are deal breakers at this price point. It proved surprisingly tricky to get up and running, as the first several test prints didn't adhere to the build platform. After some troubleshooting, however, the Finder proved to be a reasonably reliable 3D printer that can produce good quality print. The Finder is an open-frame 3D printer with a single extruder. It's shaped like a cube, but has rounded corners and beveled top edges. The red and black model we tested measures 16.5 by 16.5 by 16.5 inches (HWD) and weighs 27 pounds. The build volume is a modest 5.5 by 5.5 by 5.5 inches, smaller than the LulzBot Mini at Amazon, 5.9 by 5.9 by 5.9 inches, and the ZizPrinting Da Vinci Jr. 1.0, $615.71 at Amazon, 6 by 6 by 6.2 inches, but larger than the MakerBot Replicator Mini, $899.99 at Amazon, 4.9 by 3.9 by 3.9 inches.